Hello and welcome to the 2020 PowerPoint-Off. I'm your host, Julie Rihanna from TikTok, and I will be moderating today's event. With me are our two competitors, RyansProductions and MRD Shorts. Today, they have come to settle their several month-long feud due to their differing tastes in pizza. And what better way for them to do that than to end things the way they began, with a slideshow. These two athletes have been working hard on their arguments, but they haven't been working alone. Each of them have chosen a mentor to help them through this difficult writing process.
Okay, Oliver, you gotta tell me how I'm gonna beat MRD Shorts in this fight on Sunday.
You came to the right person.
First, what you want to do, you really need to show that you're passionate.
So you gotta do this. Just.
You really need to connect with your audience. So you have a jury, right?
I made a slideshow once.
Yeah.
I could. You do this.
You can't bribe them, but you can really show them that you care about your topic.
You gotta win them over. Have not necessarily go that far, but sexual favors. Get it? Just come. Maybe what is you're missing, and I know that you're missing this much, is to get a blowjob in a guy.
When you do prepare the presentation, really bear in mind what they need to know, what they would want to know about the topic itself, because they're probably facing it for the first time.
Listen, here's how you do it. Right,
yeah.
You get a slideshow. What is this about? You're going to an arena or something, fighting each other? What's happening?
No. It's on Discord.
Oh, I haven't been there.
Oh, we're on it right now, actually.
You really need to be focused on their response and kind of adjust it accordingly.
I would say this.
Yeah, I
do acronym of name. Like maybe men.
Like men in my butt.
Men in. What's the next one?
Butt.
Men in butt.
Butt.
Men in black.
Butt.
Men are black. His men are black. He's black. Is he black?
Oh.
You need to make it easy for them to understand and respond effectively.
I feel like if you ridicule the audience for not being on your side, like, you're a bunch of fucking idiots. Fuck you. I hate you. Die. Right? But
Well,
really
no, I
mean
feel
it.
like that would maybe make them not like me.
No, because they'll feel stupid. They'll be like, duh, oh, okay, duh. Because they're fucking idiots. Everyone's a fucking moron. Except me. You're an idiot. Duh.
What?
I think.
I thought, okay. I mean, that's good that you're not, because you're mentoring me right now.
You really gotta keep it simple. You need a core message of sorts.
Nothing happened.
Okay.
So when you plan your presentation, always kind of keep the question in mind. What is the key message? What do I want my audience to take away from this?
It's like we're just presenting like these slideshows. Like, you know,
Yeah,
I made like a slideshow. No. I don't think you understand. It's like a digital format.
Just remember all of these things, and in no time, you're gonna win.
And then you spit in his fucking little head, and say, "I have the coronavirus, bitch. Fuck you." And then you say, "Fuck social good." What's it called?
Socioeconomics.
Fucking socioeconomic. And then
Yeah.
And then say this: "Should have stayed inside of your house."
Oh, that's a good one. Alright, I think I got this now.
So you're gonna beat the shit out of him, right?
And we are back with our competitors. I would also like to introduce our jury. The difficult task of deciding who of these two influencers have the more persuasive argument.
I will be asking them at the end of the PowerPoints who they prefer. The man with the majority vote counts will be our winner. Of course, I will be the host and I will remain completely unbiased, even if Mr. D. Shorts has clearly superior taste, and also, is there a Mrs. D. Shorts? Michael, you must let us know by the end of tonight.
There's not.
Let's get started with Michael's presentation.
All right.
I'm sorry, I kind of feel that she's like very clearly biased here.
I mean,
No.
she
bias.
said that she was unbiased, Ryan, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Just here for the good times.
Ryan, shut
Okay.
up. Shut up, Ryan. I don't want to hear your voice. Okay. So, why RyansProductions sucks. A presentation to prove that Ryan's beliefs are unreliable and plain pizza is simply superior. I've worked very hard on this presentation, and I appreciate you all listening. Now, the first thing that I need to point out is that it's called plain pizza, not cheese. And that's very simply because, you know, I've said that it was cheese pizza and everything all along, but I wasn't really feeling it with this presentation. I thought, you know what, plain just rolls off the tongue a lot better. Like plain pizza versus cheese pizza. Like plain pizza is just a lot smoother. Also, just cheese pizza is the basic form of pizza. So like, why wouldn't you call it plain? On top of and now moving on. Now that we've gotten that out of the way, Instagram influencer at Two Toes Up, Erin. She, I asked her in a private message, "Hey, I wanted to double check with you. Is it okay if I use this footage for the feud between Ryan and I?" And we'll just ignore that bottom sentence there. That's completely irrelevant. But I wanted to ask permission to use this following footage to begin my presentation. And she said that it was totally all good, no problem. I also want to point out that this footage was given to me by Julie Rihanna on TikTok. I just want to make sure that it's very evident to our moderator, Julie Rihanna, that our unbiased moderator, Julie Rihanna, I want to make it very clear to her that this isn't my footage originally. It is someone else.
Sorry, that is the moderator, correct?
Ryan, she said that she was unbiased, so shut up.
I just feel like there's like a clear conflict of interest here.
Ryan, you agreed to be civil with this, and you're really just
Okay.
a bit of a strain at the moment.
Okay, continue.
All right, so here we have the footage of a few nights ago. Ryan and I were both in a call. I hated every second of it because, you know, Ryan sucks. But I was in a call with Aaron and Mr. Films, along with a bunch of other moderators from that chat.
He's here, and so these can accept plain pizza for the pizza that it is, which is the original and the best. So,
Yeah, fuck you, Ryan.
Now, I would like to point out that the voice that you heard was Julie Rihanna, just so that you
I
know
have no
that
idea who that is.
just so that you know that I am not, you know, publicly saying all of these rude things about Ryan. I want to make sure that the moderator knows that it was not me who said it. It was Julie
Noted.
Rihanna who filmed the video.
I appreciate your
Sorry.
respect, Michael. Ryan could never.
Name of the moderator real quick.
The name of the moderator was Julie Rihanna. Please stop talking during my
I
presentation.
believe that's what you said the person speaking was.
Yeah, that was the name of the person who was speaking. Shut up, Ryan. Anyway,
Okay.
in that footage, Miss Two Toes Up said that plain pizza is in fact better. So, what does that mean? It means that Ryan was wrecked by Aaron. It also means that plain pizza is simply better. And that's the main message that I want to portray with this entire presentation. But then we need to go a step further there into going into
Sorry, what was that
why.
last bullet point?
It just said that plain pizza's better.
I think there's like a third one.
No, I don't think so. Anyway, Ryan is a bad person. Beyond everything else, Ryan is just simply a bad person. And I have some evidence of this. This is Discord user FUD. He sent me a private message giving me some dirt on Ryan. He received this private message from him. Ryan said, "I will violate the Geneva Convention and the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. Haha, take that, UN." And when I asked...
Sorry, who's this FUD user? What sources are you pulling from, Michael?
I am solely getting the facts that FUD has sent me. And I even asked, because that seemed outrageous, right? That seemed outrageous. Yeah. But here's the thing. Mr. FUD, I asked him, like, hey, what was the context of this? And he says, he tried to recruit me into his army of microvenus soldiers. So, obviously, he has the context. It's 100% true. Plus, I can go one step further here, because maybe
right,
you're still not...
Can I ask a quick question?
Yeah, what is your question, Ryan, even though you're not allowed to talk right now?
I just don't really understand why the direct message from user FUD, the text is gray.
Ryan, if you could please stop talking.
Yeah, that would be
As a
appreciated.
moderator, you're being very
text in my message is a different color than the typical Discord font, so I feel like that's maybe an important piece of evidence to bring up on the plausibility of this direct message.
Ryan, I think that you just need to calm down right now. You're getting out of hand. Ryan also sent me this DM back in 2018. I found the screenshot recently, and I just need to point out to all of you that Ryan sent me this direct message on Twitter. He said, quote, "Don't tell anyone, but I have a YouTube video sweatshop." Now, that just proves that, hey, he's even admitting it. Maybe not publicly, but he is admitting to these awful crimes. And not only that, but he doesn't make his own content. Most likely, he didn't even make his own presentation about cheese pizza in the first place. It was likely made by other people in his sweatshop. That's just wrong. That is wrong on so many levels, Ryan. Who does that? Who does that? That's all I have to ask you, Ryan. In conclusion, Ryan has been proven wrong in multiple situations. He's also been proven to be a deceptive, evil individual, and he does illegal stuff. Ryan do be kind of a loser. And not only that, Ryan, I need to cover something that you said about me a while back. You said that I was the reason that Trump won the election. I would just like to point out that this picture right here, I don't know if you can see it clearly, but that's Trump eating a pepperoni pizza. I rest my case.
Sorry, why is he eating it at the wrong end?
That's just the thing that Trump does. Anyway.
Okay, that was related to your argument. I was just genuinely curious.
Yeah, I honestly don't know. But anyway, that is all for my presentation. And does anyone want to ask me questions?
I have a question.
Yes, Ryan.
I just felt like, so you followed your slide up by changing your terminology from cheese to plain by information regarding this two toes up person, and it kind of felt like there was like a direct correlation there with you making sort of a quid pro quo, if you will, about referring to it as plain pizza throughout this slideshow presentation. If you were allowed to use this footage, that just seemed like a direct correlation in my mind. I feel like it's just very obvious this is corruption. I just don't agree with that. It's not really a question, but Ryan,
I believe that what you have said is valid, and I'm going to ignore it because I really don't give a shit. Is that okay with you, Julie Rihanna?
Absolutely.
All right, wonderful. Does anyone else?
I don't think.
Does anyone else have a question?
I think pepperoni pizza is pretty good.
That's a good ass question.
Okay. First off, Wes,
would you like to address this?
I would like to address this. First off, I want to say that was not a question. That was a statement.
How are you gonna get your protein?
By another form than just pizza. There are other foods.
Michael,
that you
may I ask you a question?
Oh yeah, you're gonna get a side of wings. I know you, Michael. You don't eat hot wings.
I do. Ryan, what is your follow-up question? Though I really don't want to give you the time.
So, Wesley Andrews has been like a very common co-star in your videos, correct?
That is correct.
Yet you overlooked this personality trait of his that you hold so hold as such a high regarded terrible thing. You just like overlook that aspect and endorse him in your videos.
You see, Ryan, the thing is, the difference between you and me is the fact that I can respect other people's opinions. I see Ryan, and I see even you, Ryan. I see you, Ryan, and up until you said that people like me don't deserve rights, I was okay with you. I knew that you liked non-cheese / plain pizza, and I accepted that. But then you went as far as to say that I don't deserve rights publicly after including me in multiple of your videos. I don't think that that's fair. Does that answer your question?
You know what? I would say that it's
Good.
I would say
Good.
that
I'm glad it does. I'm glad it does. Can we move on to Julie? Can you come back and?
No, I have one more
Absolutely, absolutely.
All right, Wes. One more question.
Do you like your pizza bone-in or boneless?
My pizza?
It's a good question.
My pizza, Wes. I just want to. That is in fact what you meant?
Michael, you heard the man's question. Stop stalling. Bone or boneless?
Bone in.
Okay. See, that's fair.
Okay.
I'll give him
Noah?
that.
Noah has a question? Can we
Is Wesley currently high?
I guess we'll move on now to the second presentation if you would like to introduce
All
that.
right. Yeah. So this is Ryan.